Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Halloween Day. It is Thursday, October the 31st. In true Pacific Northwest fashion, it's pouring down rain, although light rain at the moment. And due to the crazy rain, I'm starting off the vlog with the Osmo Action 5 Pro camera today. Sports camera. It's going to be like this. The chance of rain today is 100% all the way through for here, Longview, Woodland, and Vancouver. I got the little segments as we go through the day. The trip, you know, to and from. But yeah, it's not going to stop at any point today, most likely. Anyway, poor kids in their Halloween. I don't know how often it can wait. Literally, we can have an Indian summer and Halloween, the rain comes. Just, yeah. Well, Mama?
Yes, Papa.
Say a quick prayer. Pray we make it to work and back safely.
Yep.
And let's roll. It was funny, Sasha seen a cat up in the rafters, so she wanted to go over there in my little RC car area. And then we're coming across the yard and she sees those white hands. Well, the cats have a lot of white in them. She's absolutely convinced those hands by the pumpkin in the wheelbarrow over there was a cat. About pulled me off my feet. And what's with the mushrooms out here this year?
I don't know, there's some big ones.
Yeah. Crazy. All the butts. Alright, let's bounce, Mama. 47 degrees and rain the whole way here. Not heavy rain. It wasn't nothing like driving home last night. That was crazy.
Last night was crazy.
Yeah, it was dumping.
Yes, it was.
So then it ended there that last little bit. It was beautiful.
I know.
All the beautiful skies and
Yeah,
stuff.
that was
It
pretty.
was very nice. Well, Mama,
Yes, I have.
we made it to Thursday.
We did. We got you.
Yeah, I don't even know what the heck I got to work on today.
It'll be a surprise.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise today. Usually I know in advance, but not today. Alrighty,
All
let's
right.
go on and get in there.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Alright, have yourself a wonderful day there, Mama.
You too, hubby.
Alrighty, love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Alright, so my first job of the day is the control unit, or the reverser controller, whatever they call it. This K1600 is bolted to the frame inside that, so all the side panels and stuff have to come off. The whole intake, that whole air box intake, not the intake plenum, but the whole air box assembly has to come out, and you kind of dig your way through it. What's really nice is them panels have to come off. He's got some elaborate engine guard stuff attached on this thing. That'll be less than fun, which means I'll probably have to take the whole thing off. Well, it looks like it probably wouldn't do a whole lot of, yeah, it's got some strength to it. Brackets don't look very heavy duty. This thing is crazy expensive. It's like $900 for this thing. Luckily, he has a third-party warranty for it that is covering this. It's probably got a small deductible. Usually it's like $50 or something like that. It's crazy. There's the CAN bus connector, and that's where the problem lies. Is the it's not receiving information from the reverser. I went down a crazy, I think I've already told you that, down some crazy trail that ended up at the end saying, you know, no problem found, you know, continue diagnosing. I'm like, what? That's not helping me none. So anyway, that's when I did some, there's like 23 or 28 pages in air of the wiring diagram, and there's no description in them whatsoever. They have just some random, it looks like some crazy long part number, and you just have to click in and figure out where you're at in the wiring diagram. If you could print that wiring diagram out, it would probably take a section of this floor in here to lay that thing out. You literally just couldn't have a folding wiring diagram. There's that much stuff going on in one of those things. Anyway, I came across this once before, and I started the measures plan, and it was literally taking me down the same path. It was crazy, the path it takes you, and all the test, the jumper wires, because you can't put a meter anywhere on a BMW. You have to have a pull out, so it's a link to it, so the whole system is isolated and in functioning order, and you have these pinouts that come out from the tee out of the wiring harness, and now you can take a meter. They still don't want you using the meter. They want you using the inbox. You guys remember the infamous inbox? That cool guy right there. It's even got an oscilloscope and everything in it. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, it was taking me down the same path. It had the same code. And oddly enough, somebody else was working on it, and I think they were in my way, so it had a software update, or maybe they were just doing a service. Oh, I think it had coils replaced on it. So I had to go through, clear those, and do some more tests to make sure the coils, you could test it through almost said buds, through BMW diagnostic, and everything was good. And one of the codes I seen in there, I go, you got a problem. He had so many codes initially, because these things, if they're not in a while, they just have a whole bunch of these occurred codes, these random voltage related, you slam the gas cap down, all kinds of things just build up, and they store everything. And I wasn't part of that. Anyway, I seen that reverser thing, and I said, you need to make a note about this. I said, I'm telling you right now, that's a reverser control unit. To make sure you put notes. Well, if he wrote the notes, we scan all the ROs, somehow or another that RO is missing, so we don't have his notes to see if he did it or not. We they get in a hurry to close the RO out and don't put all the notes in the computer. But when he was done, we tried to put it in reverse, and it's the classic thing. It just does nothing. I think something flashes, or it does something weird, basically telling you don't even bother because I'm not going to work. But anyway, so the customer got out of here not knowing that we knew something until the first time he put it in reverse and it didn't work. So he comes in going, yeah, you guys replaced a couple of coils. It was weird, because we knew he had the insurance. We do, and BMW tells you, do all 6. Even if you have one that goes bad, do all 6. Well, those coils are almost $300 a piece, plus the crazy labor of taking that thing apart. You're basically getting down to inspecting the valves without pulling the valve cover off, basically. And anyway, the insurance company would only replace the coils that were bad, and they tried to tell him, the other ones are coming as well. It's a matter of time. Nope, just the ones that's bad. We don't, they'll only do one fork seal instead of both, and it comes right back. It's like the Spyders, replacing the old Spyders, replacing one of the bulbs. For a little bit more labor, I can pull the other headlight out and put that in, because you will be right back for a headlight bulb. And sometimes the customer goes, nope, and they come back. Now they've got to pay the full labor of taking everything apart, when it was just 3 screws and unplug a wire to do the other bulb. And every time they go, well, I should have listened to you. I should have just went ahead and did the other one. Cars are the same way. Once one goes, you might as well replace both of them. That old Element, you remember that thing used to eat them? Of course, I put those high-powered Sylvania things. That was before the LEDs were readily available. And I used to get them at Walmart. This is like $60 for a pack of 2. I think it's 50 something. And I remember putting the one in, and shortly after, boom, the other one went. So I just started buying them in that 2-pack for $50 or $60 and just do them both and keep the other one as a spare. If you're out on the road, it takes 2 seconds to put a headlight bulb in a CRV, one of those, or a Element. One side I think was an air box or something was in the way on one side. It was a little tricky, but no big deal. Anyway, I can sit here and yammer forever, or I need to get the job done. It's a rainy day. I don't think anybody is in a hurry for anything. Kind of has that feel to the day. Parts people are, it's that time of year we get stocked up for all the snowmobile stuff, and the dirt bike racing is the scrambles and all that stuff. So we stock up on dirt bike, ATV, and side by side, and definitely a lot of snowmobile stuff. So there are massive boxes of stuff coming in. Plus the holiday season's coming, and people, a lot of gift ideas. That GSA, I told you, there was a mouse in the air box. Yeah, that's nasty. Look at all the seeds in it. I need to throw it away. The guy didn't want all his spare parts, so I think it needs to go away. It smells like a rat nest in here. But look how they were chewing on it. Creepy. I gotta get a glove to pick the thing up. Ain't touching that nasty thing. Alright, off to a K1600. Isn't it beautiful outside here? Pouring down rain, looking all kinds of nasty. But all this rain and misery turns into the most epic place in the world in the summertime. Nice, long, beautiful, long day summers. Wow, look at the bags. What is this, $12.90? These are Tour Tech bags. Man, them boys are big. That's pretty cool. Big old honkers. Wow, I wonder how wide those things are. I'll have to check it out right quick. What happened? This thing got gutted. Oh my lord. Look at all the pieces. But out with the old and in with the new. I was about ready to plop the air or the intake, wherever I put it. Where did I put it? Oh, right there, the intake. Big no-no. It's proven that doesn't work as good as stock. And it must not have been on there for very long, because at the moment, that's all nice and clean. That won't last long. Neither will the rest of it. I'll eat them up. But that's not my problem. I would never do that. I literally won't install it. They give them to me, I said, nope, find somebody else. I won't do it. I'm not having my name attached to that RO, no matter what. But anyway, get this thing put back together. Still just typhooning out there. Well, it's not raining really bad now, but everything's all nice and wet. Alright. Well, there she is. All together. Man, there was bolts missing, wrong bolts in places. I spent a lot of time just sorting things out. But anyway, that had nothing to do, well, it did have something to do with the repair because it was unnecessary stuff. But anyway, everything went together fine, and the reverse works as I knew it would. I've seen that, been there, done that kind of a thing. But big old beast, I'm leaving it on the charger overnight. I guess he's going to pick it up sometime tomorrow. And anyway, get the battery cooked up. And it was pretty, because I kind of pushed it a little bit across the floor before I fired it up to put it on the bench. And it seemed pretty heavy on the tires. And I wasn't rolling it fast enough to trigger the RDCs or the TPMS. But other than that, all's good. That was the only code on it, was that reverser, and when I hooked back up to it, it was gone. So I passcode not present. So I cleared it, fired her up, ran her in reverse a few times, and all's good. Should be a happy reversing K1600 once again. Anyway, it's my time to roll out of here. It's pretty dark out there. It's gonna be another headlights on from the parking lot. But that's what is sunset here? Oh, my watch. It hasn't connected with my phone. I can't. Got a camera in one hand. I can't put the passcode in. But yeah, getting dark early. Here we can see what it is here in Vancouver, which is usually a little bit different than ours. Where are we? 5:57 down here. So we're probably 5:55 or who knows. We have a little less. Things have flipped the other direction. We have the longer days in the summer. They have the longer days in the winter. But anyway, that's kind of been my day, among other little running about and sorting things out. Crazy story with my daughter. I'm sure I've got some time. I'll probably chit chat with you here a little bit after we get home. And anyway, on that, I'm gonna roll out. Need to lock up and get moving. Start heading north to Alaska when it's dark out there. See the reflection right there of me standing? The mirror starts working in reverse. When it gets dark, I absolutely can't see anything outside unless it's lit. But it's the reverse all summer long. You can see out, they can't see you. Now, when it's dark, we become the fishbowl, the proverbial fishbowl. All right, I'm out for now. Yeah, buddy. She's getting dark out here these days. Oh, it is lightly sprinkling. Thought somebody was pulling up to the gate. Ooh. Hopefully, I see some brighter skies back that way. Hopefully, we'll have some nice weather for the drive home. That Ranger looks like it's a hazmat thing going on there. She's leaking. Anyway, get with Mama and go home. Turn in some paperwork. And I'm out of here. It's very peaceful out here, other than the evening traffic going like crazy out there. You should have seen Christy and them kids going to Halloween. They're still out there at Halloween. That whatever they call it, trunk something or another. What a cool idea. I would be missing going house to house, but I guess that's a safer, more controlled thing. I'd never even heard of that before. But even Christy got dressed up. She was so adorable. And the kids, just crazy. They just absolutely are totally into this thing. And my grandson Eli is dressed up as Harry Potter, and it's frightening how close he looks like him. I never really paid attention to those movies anyway, but I remember the kids watching them stuff when they were out. But they must be having a ball out there. So I told you at work, I said the craziest thing with my daughter. Kelly calls down, freaking out. Get on the cameras. Something's wrong. The school just called. And they've been out of school for a while, and Christy hasn't come and picked up the kids. So she goes, get on the cameras and see what's going on. So I've got some inside too, for, watching, entrances in the house. Well, I'm panning around what I can see. It's all dark in there. And I see this one chair in the living room that she loves to sit. It's just very comfortable. Oh man, I go out there and watch something on TV with Kelly, and I mean, out I go in that chair. You can absolutely sleep in this chair. It's so comfortable. Anyway, Christy, a lot of times, lays in that thing, goes to sleep. Well, before we left for work this morning, go out and I was saying something to Christy. I see her phone glowing. The chair spins, so her back was to me. And I don't remember what I said to her, and I realized she's out cold. She's got TikTok or something going. It's just sitting there repeating or playing, or maybe she had a movie going, something going on her phone. And she was out cold. So I'm telling Kelly, I said, boy, I said, Christy come back from dropping them kids off and just hit the deck. She goes, I was up at different times, and one of them was like at 4 something this morning, and she's still out there hemming up their Halloween costumes. Kept meaning to get to it, never got to it. Well, finally it's too late. Halloween's now. When the kids get out of school, shortly after that, they go to do their Halloween thing. Well, she when she fell asleep when she came home, she was still asleep at after 4 this afternoon. That's where I found her, literally like she was sitting there when I left this morning. And I'm zooming in on the camera, so I'm screaming over the cameras, and I set the alarm thing off that makes this loud bap, bap, bap sound, and she's not moving. And I mean, I'm absolutely starting to freak out now. So Kelly's trying to call her. I'm trying to call her. Finally, I used FaceTime audio and FaceTime, or not FaceTime, but Facebook audio and Facebook video. It's kind of like it's like a FaceTime kind of a thing. But anyway, finally I kept cycling between the call and the video, and apparently one of those woke her up, because all of a sudden I got a text from her, I'm up. So I go up to tell Kelly, I'm not even going to send a text. I just ran upstairs and I said, she's up. She goes, I woke her up. I was going back and forth with Facebook, audio and video. And she goes, yeah, I was just talking to her. She called me and said, he goes, I gotta go. The school's calling. So she got herself awake enough. There's not a movement on the cameras anywhere all day other than the dogs, moving around, walking out to go potty. And so because it poured down rain here all day. That was it. Just the dogs moving around outside. The inside of the house, she never once got up the whole day. She just laid there. Even if she had gotten up to go to the bathroom, it sets the camera off, And anyway, crazy. But everything's cool. I haven't heard her story because we literally pulled in and she's pulling out. And she said, had a hard time. The kids, this bugs, that bugs, and you're gonna miss Halloween. So she was a little late getting to the party thing there. Oh, I got the license plate and stuff on there. I still need to get the registration and stow it. I got these little cards that are waterproof, and it's just really great. I bought a whole stack of them. There's a whole pack of them. I have no idea what I've done with them. I think I brought them out here. At least I thought I did. I just never found them again. I bought some other bags at the same time. Oh, I can find them, because that's not the ones you're looking for. But the one I am looking for, I can't find. But anyway, my cruise toolkits, I said, can you check on those cruise tools? You said it'd be a day or two. She goes, yeah. She looks and she goes, oh, it didn't get ordered until yesterday morning. I go, it took them till Wednesday to order it? She goes, well, you must have been the only thing on the order. She goes, I don't know. Why it's so late? So I said, can you track it? She goes, yeah, it just takes a second. She goes, it's out for delivery. And I go, oh, well, let me get downstairs, because those guys do show up late. I need to hear them honking at the gate, because they always come through the bottom. And hell's a no-show. So obviously tomorrow I'll have my cruise toolkit. It's nothing too fancy. I just love them toolkits. And anyway, I talked to you yesterday, whatever. I'm gonna swap that so that it's one step in. So you'll see the black bracket on the outside here. The door doesn't hit the side when I'm opening it or anything weird like that. It just it just kind of bugs me that it's not there the way it's supposed to be. Plus, if I decide, which I don't know why I'd ever, that I want to take it off, all I gotta do is take these 6 bolts and it comes off. The way it is now, I have to completely take completely a bracket off, and then, you know, take the 3 off the bottom. I can leave one of them on and take it out from there. So I just saw it. I do like the stainless on the outside, but that's not the way they want it. But anyway, it'd be cool to get that toolkit. Anyway, I thought I'd tell you that little story about Christy. I said I would do that towards the end of the day, and anyway, I had some time. I went and fell asleep again, came home, had my little snack bar with Madison, the old mutt that always wants the little corner pieces of it, and out I went again. And I've been up for about 15 minutes. So anyway, go to the pre-recorded goodbye. Appreciate you guys watching. It'll be Kelly and I here, well, right now. Well, hello there, YouTube. Holy moly. Another wet ride home, but it wasn't heavy rain, so it wasn't just white out the whole time. But
Which is good.
It was wet the whole time. So, Christian, oh my God.
You're so cute.
Yeah, she's even dressed up herself to take the kids. They're going downtown and in Toledo there. And yeah, they're gonna have that. Was pretty cool. What she said, that something until 7 o'clock.
The trick or trunk.
Trick or trunk. What's
That's
that
where trick or treating is just a car, you know, at the trunk. It's a new thing in the past few years.
Oh.
Instead of going house to house, it's a thing.
Oh, so how do you get stuff?
Because they're in the trunk of the car. All the candy's there. There's people. It's like a group at a parking lot or a designated area.
Okay. All right. So it's one local area instead of going all over everywhere else. Mm-hmm. That sounds good. As long as they have fun.
Yes.
Bring lots of treats home. Mm-hmm. Kids won't sleep for weeks now.
I know it.
Man, when I was a kid, I was tearing that candy up, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing how much candy you can consume as a kid.
Yeah.
Nuts. But anyway, it was another good day at work. We got that K1600 done. As you know, I talked about that last. And I need to check the tires because that thing was pretty heavy rolling. When I brought it up there, the battery needed to be charged. It was pushing. Like, at one point, it's pushing 6 amps at that thing. I go, wow, that battery must have been low. Get her a good charge. I left it on the BMW charger. But them dogs are flat going crazy.
Yeah, they're having a coordinator.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to bounce.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We see you in the morning.
Yeah, we'll see you on Friday.
Yes.
All right. See you then.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.